Okay, let's look at the homework 5.2, 5.3, problem number 15. Right. So this we have this limit sum, and we're gonna view this as an definite integral, and use that to evaluate the value. Right. So let's do that. Alright, so since this is a function defined on interval from 0 to 4, so in this case, so 1, a is 0, and b is 4, right? So if you look at the delta x, which is going to be, b minus a over n, right? So in this case, b is 4, a is 0, over n, so you can see that the 4 over n is delta x, right? So we can see that here, this is our delta x, right? So let's compare this guy with limit as n approaches infinity, and the summation I goes from 1 to n, right? F of xi delta x, right? So it seems like so this guy matches with delta x right here. All right. Then so xi, remember that the xi is simply a plus delta x times I, and in this case a is 0, so it's going to be delta x, which is 4 over n I. Alright, so you can see that this is just going to be right here. So this is same thing as x1, and this is same thing as x2, and this is x3, and this guy is actually xn. All right, so which means that so this is a square root is the function, right? So therefore f of x seems to be a square root of x is the function. All right, so this is going to be an integral from 0 to 4, because a is 0, b is 4. Then function is square root of x dx. Then we can easily evaluate this just like the one we did. Number 12 is very similar. It's from 0 to 4. This is x to the 1/2 power dx. Then we can just take the antiderivative, which is going to be add 1 to the power, so it's going to be 3/2. Divide by 3/2 is same thing as multiply by 2/3, and you're going from 0 to 4. All right, and you can pull out 2/3, it's just a constant, and plug in 4, so 4 to the 3/2 power, minus plug in 0, 0 to the 3/2 power. That's a long way of saying 0. All right, and here this guy is 4 to the 1/2 power is 2, because it's square root of 4. Cube that, so that's going to be actually same thing as 8, right? So which means that 8 times 2 is 16 over 3, right? So that's the value of this limit right here. All right, so let's double check. All right, so this is 16 over 3. All right, let's check. All right, it came back, and it looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.